If you've been audited once, we're typically not going to represent you because most likely your records are bad and there's just nothing we could do. It's a waste of time. We don't want to take your money. It's kind of like an urban myth. It seems to be true. If you get audited once, the chance of getting audited again seem to be higher. So there's a few things that cause audits. One is making a lot of money. When you make over $10 million a year in taxable income, like it just goes up. The reason it does is that inevitably somebody getting audited, like there's gonna be something that you're doing wrong. Like it's just inevitably there's gonna be like something that's a little bit leery. So like if you make, a $10,000 mistake, that's gonna be a lot bigger for an audit. If you make a $100 mistake, the IRS is gonna be like, we're not, like even sending you postage is gonna cost more than it is. So just making more. A lot of times too is not filing taxes. So for example, if you haven't filed for 5 or 6 years, they'll catch you because they know, like there's a database of those. And also too, lastly, is having round numbers on your tax return. So I'll give you an example, right? Let's say like you fill out an organizer, you go to your tax account and say, how much do you spend on advertising? I spent $10,000 even. How much do you spend on your car? $20,000. How much did you spend on supplies? 40. It's like you spent 0 on everything. Like that just seems impossible. So filling out your tax return with $0 inherently makes it look like you guessed because you probably did. And when you guess, you're probably most likely you're overstating. Most people overstate their expenses. And when you do stuff like that, you're just asking to get audited. So personally, when somebody comes to me and say, if they're not a client and they're just randomly off the street and they say, hey, JT, can you represent me in an audit? No, because one, I'm gonna lose. Because when you get audited because of something stupid like that, you most likely weren't working with an accountant. And if you have bad records, I can't help you. The audit defense is only as good as your records are. And if you have no records, you're commingling, nobody in the world is going to. It's like, think of it as like getting caught on tape. You go to a defense lawyer, like, get me off. You're on tape, like Diddy. You're on tape hitting a woman, like you're gonna lose. Like there better be like some crazy evidence against you at that stage. So it's the same thing. If you've been audited once, we're typically not gonna represent you because most likely your records are bad and there's just nothing we can do. It's a waste of time. We don't want to take your money. However, if you're one of our clients and you get audited and we feel like we can defend you, we'll 100% do it.
Look, back and I'm better than ever. I think I got a vendetta. Oh, now they call me, I seen them. All of those times getting severed. I told them all